It was like a bomb in the world of politics. It has consequences and signs not only for Middle East, but the whole world. It shows we're not entering a new era, a new world order anymore. We are in it. The unprecedented rapprochement between Iran and Saudi Arabia is not a dream anymore. When all experts and politicians, especially in the Western media, expected a hot war between the two neighbors, suddenly tables turned and China emerged like a superhuman in Hollywood movies. Hello my friends, I've been away from the channel for some time, but received too many requests from you to focus on this issue. So here we are, I'm Shafiei, and welcome to the new episode of Polit Affairs. There were times when White House was behind each and every conflict or peace around the world. Yeah, mostly conflict. Now US is clearly not in a position to do many things, even when it comes to their classic strategic friend in the Middle East. Instead of talking about details of the deal between Iran and Saudis in Beijing, which you already know, I'm going to bring up two interesting facts, which are my opinion. China mediating this deal not only proved that they are more influential than the US in the Middle East, but also showed goodwill to the rest of the world. But how? Look, United States and Britain had only one method to manage the world: divide and rule. The West has been waging war between countries for more than 2 centuries, not to let neighbors unite their potentials for development and to make them weak and needy of their help. Middle East or Asia is the best witness. Hostility between Iranians, Arabs and Turks, hostility between Pakistan and India. They were all managed by the West. But now China shows a new policy. China proved that you can show your influence not by waging war, but by creating peace. A peace which brings more profit, not only for yourself, but also for the conflicting parties. So countries are watching that the Chinese way is much more convenient than the wild Western way. Which one do you see as more logical? Let me know in the comments. This new policy also made me think and finally praise the Saudi government. Yeah, that might seem strange, but I have eventually seen common sense from a Middle Eastern country. For centuries, leaders of Middle East have always tried to become the big lord of the region by means of war and terror. Turks, Arabs, Iranians, and even colonial Western powers. Numerous wars have been fought and thousands died to show who's the boss. And none of them never could become the sole boss of this region. While others are still following the old method, Saudis finally came to the conclusion that the new world is different and that this method won't work anymore. We all remember how the Crown Prince bin Salman talked about bringing war to the Iranian borders, how he faced critics, and how he waged war on Yemenis. None of them was fruitful. So he took his lessons, changed the course, and now is in a way more solid position than before. He knew for guaranteeing his security, he has to negotiate peace with Iran, as Tehran has been the main headache for him, defeating him in each and every challenge he began. So he did. He knew he has to follow a multipolar policy, so he did get closer to China and Russia. Now see, United States is striving to return him to their friend zone and has to give more privileges to do so. He has focused on tourism, on football, on investment. To increase reputation, he is going to invest money in former hostile countries such as Iran to prevent further enmity. Yet this is the new world order where economy plays the most important role. I hope other Middle Eastern countries will also find this path, so we might someday see a united region without war, like the European Union. However, Israel and Turkey, as I see, won't stop threatening Iran, and Tehran is used to return their threats. So while they are fighting for more influence, Saudis, who already have the highest GDP in this region, will flourish more and more. Actually, Middle East has seen another ruler in the 20th century who had such a policy for developing his country, but it didn't end well. Who do you think he was? I had another episode on the possible war between Iran and Saudi Arabia a few months ago. Watch it if you missed. Guys, I want to thank you for following me and asking how I do. I hope to be able to make videos at least once per week from now on. Also, don't forget to write your opinion in the comments.